Hello, everyone.
Well,
Welcome.
welcome. I think we got quite a few spoiled agents on. Ladies, we are live on Facebook. We are live on Zoom. So we really have the US covered here. So all the spoiled agents are coming in because they want to hear what's happening, what's exciting with our friends at the Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya. And you guys are in for a treat today because you have some of our favorite people here to as ambassadors to explain all the updates. And they're going to tell you what's new, what's exciting with the Valentin Riviera, Imperial Riviera Maya. And I know that there's a lucky prize to give away, which we'll talk about in a moment. But I would really like to introduce, in no particular order, but our friend Evelyn. Evelyn is the Senior Marketing and Business Development Manager for our friends of Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya. Welcome, Miss Evelyn.
Hello, hello, hello.
And we also have our friend Carla Lorenza, who's behind the scenes today, here right now for the hellos. And Carla's going to be handling the Q&A. So Carla's a business development manager, of course, for Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya. And Miss Carla, thank you for joining us and helping us out today.
Hi, Susan. We're really excited to be here. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
I'm I'm ready for all those questions.
awesome. No
Yes, she
problem.
is.
And just a
I'm gonna be
reminder,
like the cat like this today.
she's going to have Band-Aids on by the time she's done. So just I know we're going to talk about the prize because we keep talking about the prize. I'm going to let Evelyn explain it, but in order to qualify, okay, you have to stay under the question period. So if you're here joining us on Zoom, we do not need your email because you've registered. We've got you covered. If you're joining us over here on Facebook, because I have 3 screens up today, please put your email in the comments and we'll send those off to the ladies as well. And in a couple of days, there'll be the draw, and one lucky spoiled agent will find out that they're the winner of Miss Evelyn.
We are drafting $50 today. So the $50 is redeemable through Valentin High Fidelity, the rewards program for travel agents. So when you have $50 in there, what you can do with it, you can keep it there, first of all, and accumulate more dollars on top of it. And then at a later date, change it for whatever you can within the options. So you have Amazon gift cards. You have cash back if you want to deposit in your account, a transfer, or you have the Valentin dollars. And when you have Valentin dollars, then the Valentin dollars are bona fide. So if you decide to grab Valentin dollars, you get 50% more dollars than what you've earned. So let's say that in my account I have $500, then I would have 250 Valentin dollars more if I choose to use Valentin dollars. And we're going to see during the presentation what we can use Valentin dollars for.
Wow, that's great. What a great prize. And thank you, ladies, for your generosity today. Again, one lucky spoiled agent is going to win this prize. But before we start, I just have a great comment I see from Katie here in the chat.
Which Katie? Which one?
Katie Cardozia.
I'm not sure it rings a bell, but hey, Katie.
She said she's so excited. She's working on a wedding with Imperial in April for 2025.
Yay!
Yay. Great, great, great. All
Such
right.
a beautiful place for weddings.
Oh, for sure.
Adults only weddings.
Yes. Well, and we'll talk about that as well. I see there's a lot of
Absolutely.
people sending me their emails. We don't need your email if you're joining us on Zoom, guys. We've got it. But we're going to keep the chat just for the chat, the oohs, the ahs, and
Yes,
the
I love the who's and the ha's.
and we'll send the contacts and lots of great things as the ladies go through. So I'll meet you guys after ladies at the Q&A box. And thank you everyone for joining us. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so I'm just gonna turn off my camera so you focus on my slides and on me. There you go. All right, perfect. So we're here to talk about beautiful Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya, which is the ideal all-inclusive adults-only resort in Riviera Maya. So for those who didn't know the resort before, the Valentin Imperial Riviera Maya is 18 years and older. So adults-only in Mexico means 18 years old. And we're going to review all the novelties that we have that have been happening lately, because there's been a bunch. And it also, you can also complete this webinar share with other ones that we have posted on the page, for example, if you want more information, and we have many resources available to you as well to remember. But today we're going to focus on everything that's new and the rewards program. So new and fun. That's what we're doing for this half hour today. Before we start, if you want to have your phone nearby, also we're going to be sharing QR codes during the presentation. So it will come handy if you have your phone on the side if you want to take pictures. But again, we have many resources, so we will make those QR codes or links available to you as well. And you know that when you write to me and Carla, we have our automatic response also set for you guys. It's always important to read it. We have our whereabouts. What are we doing today? You're going to know if you're writing, but if we're on a flight and we won't be able to attend you. You have many resources over there, all the documentation that is available, all the contacts at the resort for anything that you need. So always read it to make sure that you don't miss any important announcement, because sometimes we do send you this the newsletter and it doesn't make its way. It ends up in your spam. You don't see it, but you know that our automated response will always be there for you guys as a resource with all the information needed. So the first thing that we always say about Valentin, and that's a travel agent's favorite, of course, we are a family-owned business. We have our owners are very small, are from Mallorca in Spain. It's a family, so it's a small chain of hotels. Most of our hotels are in Spain. We have a few in Cuba, but the one that you guys are selling is the top of the brand. It's the only Imperial that we have, and there's no timeshare at the property, no vacation club, no anything. They didn't want to get into that. So it is only rooms that can be purchased directly. And year after year, no, they're not selling any units, and nobody's going to jump on you to make you buy a timeshare. So that's always nice. And then we are located, the perfect location. It's only 25 minutes south of the airport of Cancun. Now people are asking which airport, because they opened the airport in Tulum. We are 25 minutes away from the Cancun airport. Cancun. Tulum, it probably would take over an hour, I guess, from there. So closer to Cancun, that's the airport that you guys go to. So 25 minutes from Cancun airport, 20 minutes north of Playa del Carmen, and about 30 minutes south of Cancun, the city. So it is a place that is called Playa del Secreto. It is a half-mile long, pristine white sand beach that you have over there. And it's very secluded because we have no public access near our beach. So this place, it's like you're on a deserted island, but at the same time, you are close to everything. You're close to many golf courses. You're close to Le Cirque du Soleil, which is 5 minutes away from our lobby, which is always super nice. Sincerely, it's a really good show. So the Cirque du Soleil, you have Playa del Carmen, all the activities, the parks, Xcaret and everything. Everything is close, and the ruins and everything. So very good location. We also like that it is made like a Mexican hacienda, of course. It's like you're transported of the in the Yucatan haciendas of the past. And then you have all these beautiful architectures and the garden. It looks old. It's not. We're only 17 years old, but still it gives you this vibe that you're looking for. If you're going to Mexico, you want to feel that you're going to Mexico. And we know that a lot of properties also that you could take them and put them somewhere else would be exactly the same thing. That does not happen with Valentin. And also something that people love about the resort is the tropical lushness. Everywhere you look, it's green, it's leafy, it's so beautiful, the nature all over the place. Many paths to walk on. It's a very extensive property, so you can walk a lot. We have a lot of runners also that like to run the path. I mean, I would love to run there if I run. I only run if I'm chased, and even then, I'm not sure. So there you go. So for the tropical lushness, it is ideal for all guests that are 18 years and older. We have many families traveling together. We have couples, of course. That's probably what we have the most because let's face it, it's a very romantic place. We have friends, girls trip, and everybody. So it's really ideal. It's very rare that somebody doesn't like the resort. It's very rare that you get complaint as well, but it's really ideal for any kind of clients that you have. It's not a hotel that's been boxed in for this type of client. If you're 18 years year and older, there's like 99% of the chances that you will love the resort. So how about that? And then it's a mid-sized resort also. It's on 530 luxury accommodations in total. It's 524 junior suites and 15 suites. We have amazing property, like I said, very green, as you see on the picture. And we have an amazing beach, as you saw, and also amazing swimming pools. Our main pool is so big and it's so beautiful. We even have 2 swim-up bars because it's too big. One quieter side, the other side with entertainment. It's been voted one of the 10th most breathtaking pools in Riviera Maya. Let's look at it right there. So there you have this one. And then you will have another one in another section, the Golden swim-up pool, which people call the lazy river. It's a lazy river style. It's very long. It's only a part of it. It's very lazy too. You're going to have to push a little bit because there's no current whatsoever. But it's a nice and quiet area in the Golden section, which is like a little hotel inside of the hotel. And then you have the silver pool, which is a lap pool, because we do have a few guests that like to do laps. Some people or agents also call it the quiet pool. If I'm at the resort, you'll see me doing laps. So there you go in the evening when I finish my day. But it's the lap pool that is also there. And then during the day, we will have one main buffet, which is called Le Marché in the main area. You will have one a la carte beach restaurant for breakfast and lunch by the ocean. And then we also have 24-hour room service. But that's not all. I know that we put scales into the rooms. But it's not something that you want to use when you come to the resort because you will have so many options to eat. We have 2 food trucks at the main pool near the swim-up bars. In the back, you have a section to sit, but they will also bring your food at your table, at your chair if you want to. We have the new coffee shop that opened during the pandemic in November 2021, which is so popular for all the Val enthusiasts together. And they have a lot of great things over there. First of all, they will sell a lot of stuff, Mexican coffee. We also are supporting Mayan communities. They will sell their products through us in this store. And then you have all kinds of treats to eat and coffees, or if you don't drink coffees, or the ice cream, and everything is absolutely wonderful over there. We have Mexican street food carts because it's nice to try the food from the street, but we like to know where it comes from, so you know that it's perfect. The one that we have operating right now is, of course, the most popular, the churro cart. So a fresh churro for dessert, let's say in the evening, or in between meals if you're hopping between different restaurants in the evening because you want to try more restaurants that you have nights at the resort. So you could do that. You can go to a restaurant and have an appetizer and a soup, and then take a break, go get your churro, and then go back to another restaurant and have a main course. So then if you only are there for 3 nights, you have tried more restaurants than you have nights. So you can do that, but the Mexican churro cart is available 6 out of 7 days near our Plaza España, where we have our entertainment in the evening. And then we have 7 luxury specialty restaurants, 70, I mean, the small restaurants that I could do with all of our guests. So 7 luxury specialty restaurants in the evening. We have the French, the Italian, the steakhouse, the fish and seafood, Mexican, Asian, and Japanese. There are no reservations required. It's always been like that. It's always been on a first come, first serve basis. And we are managing luxury restaurant. It is still a luxury resort, even if it's laid back luxury. Like, we're not asking guys to be in a smoking, but we do ask that if they go into our nice restaurants in the evening, at least you have a polo shirt with a collar and short sleeve, or it could be a short sleeve shirt like this one, or another one with long sleeve if you wanted to. So for men, that would be that with long pants, because the most luxurious restaurant will require at least long pants. So if they have one pair for their stay, that's fine too. And then closed shoes. And then for women, nothing raggedy, torn. If you're looking like you're going to the gym, we do have a gym. You can go to the gym, then you can come back afterwards. But it's important that you are aware that there's a dress code, especially now that you want to show your travel agent value, because there's a lot of people that are going to go and try to book on their own, and they're not going to look at that. And then they're going to arrive at the resort, and then, oops, I wish I had a travel agent that would have told me that that there was a dress code. So there you go. This is where you come in. That's very important. We're talking about reservations. We do have in our Japanese restaurant, it's actually 3 restaurants into one. There's 3 dining options. So you will have the regular tables that you sit at, you will have the sushi bar, and then you have the teppanyaki cooking show. So we have 4 showrooms where you will have this nice experience. It's 10 people per table, and there's 2 turns in every room in the evening. So for these, since it's limited seating, it's like a show. It's a part of the Japanese restaurant. So this one you need to go and see the concierge in the morning when they start their day at 9 to make a reservation for that. So that would be the exception. We are offering indoor and outdoor experiences like the Mexican terrace that we have, which is so pretty. It's one of my favorite spots in the resort as well. There I'm only missing Doña Maria doing her handmade tortillas in the back. And then we have nightly entertainment, of course, a lot of shows in our theaters. Also, we have the fire show and the fountains and outside. But what people, let's face it, like the most is dancing under the stars, because we have this beautiful place, this atrium that is outdoor under the stars, where we have lights in the trees, and then where we have musicians, and then live music with our house band, the Imperial band, which people love, love, love. And then followed by a DJ until 1 a.m. in the morning. So we do not have any indoor discos, but we have this atrium right there. This is by this place that I was telling you that the churro cart is. So that's the resort in a nutshell. And then we're going to talk about our rewards program for travel agents very quickly. So if you have your QR code, you can scan this right now to have access to our rewards program. You can also access it through Spoiled Agent. You can also access it through our website. There's information about that in our automated response. It's everywhere. So we have a portal for travel agents on our website as well. But also something to take note is the email address. If you need support from the Valentin High Fidelity team, that's really easy. It's Valentin High Fidelity at valentinmaya.com. Valentin is the name of a person. I like to remind that. So there's no E at the end of Valentin. So there you go. So that would be for the rewards program. We used to have a rewards program now. Before it was called the fan club. It was over. It ended at the end of 2022. They remained there for an extra years for people to use their points. Now it's completely over. We don't have access to the platform anymore. Anything that you guys had, we don't have anymore. So we are now with Valentin High Fidelity, which is cash based. And one of the things that people didn't like about the fan club is that it was all manual, that they needed to change to send an email, that you needed to wait after your clients had traveled before you could report your bookings. So now everything has changed. You have your own platform, you have your own account where you access, and the first thing that you're going to see when you enter your account is to enter your bookings. And you can also click on my bookings. So then it's really easy. You select your supplier. If you book direct, if you book through ALG or whatever other tour operator, the booking number, the hotel, which is the only one you sell, Valentin, Imperial, Riviera, Maya. And then it's really self-explanatory with the chicken date, checkout dates, etc., etc. So there you go. And when it comes time to redeem, we talked about that. So if you're the lucky winner today, these are going to be your 3 options. So the Valentin Dollars from Valentin Hotel Group, which are you see maximized by 50%. It's going to remind you that if you use your Valentin Dollars, you're going to get more. And then you can also get the Amazon gift card or cash back. And what do you use your Valentin Dollars for? First of all, before we go into amenities, you can use your Valentin Dollars to help pay for your next stay with us. So you would contact Valentin High Fidelity, you would request a travel agent rate, or you can contact me and Carla to request a travel agent rate for certain dates. And then you can go into the rewards program, you can redeem your Valentin Dollars, and then when you have your voucher, you send it to the team at Valentin High Fidelity, and then they will apply the voucher to your reservation. So this part will be paid already when you get at the resort, and then you can pay the balance or not if you were able to gather enough dollars to pay for your whole stay. So that would be for the stays. So you can keep the lucky winner today, like I said, can keep and accumulate more Valentin dollars if they want to. And then we also made special amenities available to travel agents to purchase with their Valentin dollars. And a lot of them are exclusive to travel agents. It's not something that you're going to be able to buy through the concierge, for example, if you wanted to buy something for your guest. So the welcome amenity, it can vary. Let's say the bottle of sparkling wine with fresh strawberries, for example, that's new. That's only you guys that have that. The bottle of red wine with cheese glaze, it's new. The bottle of tequila with 2 Valentin shot glasses, that's also something that's only for you guys. And then there you go. So these are things that you can purchase. Oh, this is what I want to say. The sparkling wine, it was not available to you guys before, and now it is. So this is what you this is the Valentin dollars that it costs to purchase those to send to your VIP guest, on top of course, the complimentary amenity that the resort already is giving for certain events that the people are celebrating at the hotel. So this, try to use they require I forgot the term. I want to say it in Spanish. 5 business days. Then that's not easy to forget. I did anyway. So you have 5 business days. Let's just to make sure that everything is in order and that they have time to do the proper things with the operation team. So there you go. So this is what your account is going to look like. You will have your available balance, which is what you can redeem, your total balance, which would be the total balance of what you have accumulated, and then you will see what dollars you have that are pending checkout. Of course, we need to make sure that the guests travel. But you can register your bookings as soon as you make them. This is why you have a pending checkout status. So as soon as you make a booking, you can already report it so you don't forget it. But you will have until up to 3 months after the guest checkout if you forgot to report this booking. If you go above this threshold, then it's not going to be valid anymore and it's going to be rejected. It's also important to mention that this is for individual bookings and for small groups. So it's for up to 7 rooms traveling together. If you have a medium group or a large group that's more than that's 8 rooms and over, then it's a different program. It's directly with the groups department, and they manage free nights for groups. So this is what you get, and you contact them directly when you have a group, pretty much. So in a nutshell, that was the rewards program. So these amenities are that you can buy with your Valentin dollars over there, but the resort also is extending free amenities or complimentary amenities for different events that you have in life. So birthdays, anniversaries, honeymoons, engagements, graduations, retirement, first responder, bachelorette, and repeat guests. So this is what we already have amenities for that the resort is going to be extending. So when you have those, always try to report them. If you're booking through a tour operator, they're connected to our system. So please try to report them when you make your booking. Because after that, if we add notes on those bookings, if they make any modifications in their system, we could lose the notes that we add manually. So it is important to try to remember to send to do this at the time of booking. But we all know that some clients don't tell you that that's their anniversary, and then they come in afterwards. Oh, I'm sorry, I told you, I forgot to tell you that it's my anniversary, and blah blah. So and if that happens, I suggest that you contact the resort maybe 5 to 7 days prior to the arrival, which will minimize the chances that they move something in the system. So all your requests and special celebrations, and then when you want to review a room reservation or something, it's always with our reservations department. I do have a document for you guys that you also have on Spoiled Agent, where you have all the contact information for our sales team. And Yvonne and Genesis, most of them, you will deal with them. They're absolutely fantastic. And what they do is that they copy Carla and me in their reply. They will confirm the amenities. They will confirm that they put the notes in the system. Because let's face it, also, Carla and I were in presentations. We're going out on a trade show. We're traveling to this city. We're going to this other place, as opposed to the reservations department, who always has access to the system, who is always sitting in front of their computer. So that's the best way to do that. So there you go. and another QR code. So what this one is the web app. So when you come to the resort, we do not have an app, a regular app, normal app for now. We do have a web app. So you have free Wi-Fi at the resort, complimentary Wi-Fi all over. So you connect to the Wi-Fi and then you're going to click on the link or scan the QR code and have pretty much access to everything. But the reason I'm giving it to you guys is that if you have your phone right now and you're scanning, you're going to see you get to this page. And then if you're not at the resort, you just say skip that step. And then you're going to have access to the web app. And a lot of clients, they want to know what their stay is going to look like. They want to see the menus for the restaurants and everything. So if you have the link for the QR code to give your clients, then they will absolutely get that. They will get an idea of what their stay is going to look like because they're going to be able to look at everything that they would if they were at the resort. So there you go. So what is new? A lot of things are new. I wish I had sound effects that I could do, but there you go. So first of all, that's the most important thing because this is something that changed, okay? We used to have two kinds of suites. Now there's more kind of suites. They all remodeled everything. They look absolutely spectacular, each and every one of them. But you used to have Valentin Privé included with our suites. Now it's not anymore. Well, it is and it's not. So bear with me. Now we made it optional for two kinds of suites that we have, which would be the Onyx suites and the Diamond suites. So it's gonna reduce the cost if you really just wanted to have this beautiful room. But if you wanted to have the suites like before, then there's gonna be an option to add Valentin Privé to those one-bedroom suites. So that would be the Onyx and the Diamond. Don't worry, I got you covered. We're gonna see all those suites in the coming slides, but those. And then we have the Imperial one-bedroom suites. There's only 2 units for those, but for that one, which is right now the top suite, that the Valentin Privé is included. So you will see you will see Imperial Privé suite, for example, as opposed to the other one was just gonna say Onyx suite or Diamond suite. So I hope that it's helpful. So what are the new Onyx suites? For the people who were familiar with the resort, this is a comment that I'm going to say for you guys. If you haven't heard about the resort before, then just put your hands on your ears. Don't listen to what I'm saying. But for those who are used to Valentin, the new Onyx suites, they used to be the Diamond suites. So they're the one that are located in buildings 1 to 5. And if you know building 1 to 5, you know that they're the buildings that have rooms on each sides of the building. So it's very wide. And what it does is that you have this huge terrace. So it's focused on outdoor living. So those are the new Onyx suites in these areas right there, where you will have the big terrace, the decor, of course, of our suites. Well, they all look a little bit of the same. It's just absolutely stunning with all the textures and the new colors and the new everything that they did. It's been very well thought of. And then you will have in this Onyx suites, which used to be the Diamond, so you have 1 bathroom. So that's an important detail to discriminate suites, the number of bathrooms. So first of all, you have this big terrace. Like I said, it's focused on outdoor living because you have more space outdoor than indoor into the suites. And then you have everything that you would want to have in a suite. You have the corner to have your lunch or dinner or your room service. You will have a center where you have I want to say house wine. It's a house wine cellar. So an house wine cellar, you have a mini bar in your bedroom, but you also have an extended mini bar on the other side, plus the house wine cellar. So you have more of everything. And then you will have also little treats that are coming from our chefs during the day and a bunch of other amenities like that. So that would be the Onyx suite. So Onyx focused on outdoor living, huge terrace, extended minibar, buildings 1 to 5. That would be Onyx. And now what used to be the Imperial are now the Diamond suites. Okay, you're still following me, I'm hoping. So the X diamonds are the X diamonds are the X Imperials, sorry, are now diamond suites. Where are they located? That's a pristine location. They are in the area that I told you about, the golden area, which is like a little hotel inside of the hotel. So these suites are a little bit different. They don't have the huge terrace because in this section, all of our rooms are facing the pool. So you don't get the huge terrace. You get a very nice pool view from this cozy balcony that you see on the picture, where you have your covered jacuzzi or jetted bathtub, where you have your loungers, because this is such a nice area. If I wanna sunbathe, I will be all day at the beach or at the pool, and then at 3 p.m. when I'm burning and I'm red all over the place, then I want to be in the shade. So this is what I appreciate about the diamond suites in the golden area: the view, the shade, the outdoor jacuzzi, and you have a lot of indoor space. So the one that we saw previously, the Onyx, you had a maximum of occupancy of 2, because indoor you don't have space to put an extra bed. But for the diamonds, there, first of all, you will have 2 bathrooms, not 1, 2 full bathrooms, and then we can also add an extra bed in the living area, which means that those are very popular for parents who are bringing their adult kid as a graduation present, for example. But also for me, if you come on a site inspection during the visit, sincerely, that's my very favorite because of the location and everything that I said before. So what you remember when you think about the diamond suite, it's that you're in the golden section. You will have a pool view. You have 2 bathrooms, 2 full bathrooms. And then this one is a little bit above the others. You will have a wine cellar, but with imported wines. You will have a beer cellar with imported beers, and more treats from our chefs and things that are designed especially for the suite. So this one is now above the Onyx suites in terms of amenities, location, and everything. So max occupancy 3 with an extra bed. And then finally, you will have the Imperial Privé. You remember I told you that Privé is included with those. So the new Imperial Privé suites, there are only 2 units. And then it's like combining the diamond and the onyx pretty much. So you will have the huge terrace and outdoor living. You will have 1.5 bathroom, but you will have all the amenities that are in the diamond, like the imported beers and the imported wine cellars and more treats. And they also have added, we can't see it in the picture, but if you look on the left, where you see the bedroom, completely on the left, you see the bedroom in the back. There's also like a water feature as you walk into the room. It's like a mirror, pretty much a water mirror. So it has, and this one has a lot of space, more space a little bit indoor. So we could be able to add an extra bed, but it's a half bathroom. Remember, it's 1.5 bathroom. So for they would have to use the regular bathrooms that are in the bedroom to to take a shower, for example. So that would be the new Imperial Privé. So only 2 units. So I am hoping, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. You also get 1 dinner for 2 at Lolivo's Chef's Table, which we're going to see in a minute what it is, because it is a novelty at the resort. So there you go. This is what you got. These are novelty. But before we go and see what I was telling you, I have to talk about the new bridal suite. It is absolutely stunning. So beautiful. So this one, we only have 1 unit. It's a bridal suite. I wish you could see it live, sincerely. We have 360 walk-in thingy that you can check, but my goodness. Every agent that I've been taking there when I was on property has just gone nuts. Me too. So it's a very, very nice suite. When you walk in, first of all, you have a showroom for the dress, and then on the right, you have the living area that is made for bridesmaids. You have like 4 mirrors like this with their hair dryer where they can sit and do their makeup. You have a full bar, and then you can just spend time in this area. And then on the other side, you will have the suite for the bride. She also also has our makeup corner with the lit mirror and everything. But these, it's important to mention, you can do them like for one day, but they come first of all with a package, which you guys get commission. So if let's say that we have a couple that is getting married at the resort, and then you will have, that's always with the groups that well, with the resort directly, these, since we only have one. So we cannot manage any other way. So this, if you want to purchase, they're going to have their room, their regular room. So if you purchase this on top, then the groom can stay in this room, and then it's only for the bride, at least when she's getting prepared. And then their first night as a couple, they're going to be able to spend it in this absolutely stunning space. So depending on the package that you choose, you will have different things. The difference between the 3-night and 2 nights package, well, let's face it, you have one more night. So you have more time to spend in the suite. And then it's going to include also a farewell dinner for up to 8 people. So usually it's the bridesmaid and the bride and groom. So for up to 8 people. And what they do on the first package is that they only do a brunch, but on the second package, you're going to have the brunch and the farewell dinner. And then you have the bride's delivery, the bride's dress delivery to the room and everything. So this in a nutshell is the bridal. So again, it's only one unit. It's directly with the resort, but you get a 15% commission for the bridal suite. And then I was talking about the chef's table. Well, first of all, so a novelty, L'Olivo, our Italian restaurant, has been remodeled. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So, and over there we have a new experience, which is called the chef's table. So they took this old space and then they made it a chef's table, which is a place where you can sit up to 8 people. If you're only a couple, you want to do the chef's table in their space, you're going to be sharing the space with other people. And if you want to purchase the whole table for you guys, then you would need to purchase the whole space. They have this out of this world menu, which is $82 plus tax. So if I'm correct, it's like $95 per person. And it's open 6 nights a week, again, during the stay. So this one evening will be included at the chef's table for people who have the Imperial suite. So you have this. And then also our French restaurant was remodeled. So the French restaurant always has been one of the favorites. This is where people like to take pictures in the stairs. That's the only restaurant that we have that is 2 stories. Also has been fully remodeled. And we also have a new experience. So we used to have a little room that is on the side for people who know Valentin. Again, this is for you. We used to have this room where you could purchase wine, a minimum of wine consumption, and then you could have this closed room, special space for you guys. Now, what they did is that they put the wine cellar all the way to the back. So they made the space bigger, and it is available now with a new menu. So no wine purchase anymore. There's this new really, really nice French menu that they made especially for this space. $59 plus tax. I think it's $74 tax included per person. So if you have a couple and they're ready to book, or you have a small group that they're ready to book, if you're up to 6 people, you're going to have half of the room. It's separated now with a wall in the middle. But if you had more than 6, you have 8, 10, or up to 14, then they're going to open the wall in the middle, and then you have a bigger space for a bigger group. So that's also a novelty that's really, really nice. The sports bar was also remodeled. That's also beautiful space now. It's very classy. And what they did is that they started also to do mixology at the sports bar, which was not available. So this is also a place where you guys go after 1 a.m. If you are not tired again or anymore, or you dance too much and you're all woken up and you don't want to go to bed, then you can finish your evening until 2 a.m. at the new remodeled sports bar. I want to remind you guys also that we now have pickleball at the resort. We used to have a paddle court and 2 tennis courts. Now they changed the paddle for pickleball. So remember that we have that. It's been a while. So the guests, we have the racks and the balls, and you can get those at the front desk to go and play. And it is lit in the evening. So pretty much I think it's 24 hours. So there you go. And then I want to remind you as well that when you book an Emerald Junior Suite, which is our top Junior Suite. It is the one that is oceanfront with a partial ocean view. If you book that originally, you always get an added value. It does not apply if the guest purchase an upgraded property, and it's not compatible with Valentin Privé. But if you purchase an Emerald Junior Suite for 3 nights or more originally, then your guests will get the added value. They will get a bottle of liquor in their room. Now, if they want to drink it at the resort, they can. If they want to bring it home instead of going to the duty free, they can do that too. So they're going to be handed a menu at check-in to make sure that they have like all the liquors that they're supposed to give. Sometimes we do have a provider that could switch one bottle for another, but it's also, I want to remind you guys that this happens when you purchase an Emerald Junior Suite. And lastly, we're just going to review quickly how to book direct on valentinmaya.com. So this is our website. This is what you get over there. And then when you click on valentinmaya.com, then you have a menu over there in the right top corner. When you click on the menu, you will get a bunch of options over there. But if you look closely on the top, to the left, you will see travel agencies, transportations, and my booking. So we do have a dedicated space for travel agents. So you click on travel agencies, and then it's going to take you there. And then you have 3 things that you can do on that page. The first thing is to book direct. The second thing would be to register or access your Valentin High Fidelity account. And the last thing would be to register to the travel agent's newsletter, because we're just about to launch something that you're probably going to like. We advised in February that it was coming. Now I got, I think, the first episode. So there's going to be a web series for you guys. If you want to have access to that and have links for that, then you will be able to do that to through receiving the newsletter. So also try to put us on your safe list just to make sure that you get it. But there's going to be also information in our automated response. So when you're on that agency, if you already have your registration, there you go, you log in. Otherwise, you're going to complete the mandatory fields for your agency. If you are an independent agent and you're under a host or something, and then you depend on them for the tax forms and everything, in those fields, where is it? Over here in the fiscal thing, you can put a bunch of zeros, or you can put, just contact your host and ask them for the information to put on there. And there you go. It is really at the time of submitting your invoice to the resort that they're going to use the information that is on the invoice. So you will check, yes, I want to receive the latest news and I have accepted the terms and condition, and then it will create your login access. Usually it takes about 24 hours to get accepted by the resort. Then let's say that you're already accepted, then you go back. Just very important, when you book through the travel agents portal, we always only we're only a resort. So we offer rooms only. There's an option on the guest side for those who don't use a travel agents that they can have flights included, but it's through a third party. So you guys don't book there. These are not commissionable. It's really through the travel agent portal. So you're going to enter the portal with your user and password, and then you're going to have access to the rooms. You get the same things that they would get if they booked directly with the resort. You will have the transfer that is included for reservations of 5 nights and more. It's a private transfer. It's luxury transportation also. We've been working for those guys for forever. And then it will have a resort credit as well, and everything that is included if they like if they were booking on their own. And then this is what you see when you access it. So you're going to select Mexico, Riviera Maya, which is the only Valentin reservation for company, that there's nothing else there. So that stays like that. Then you put your dates in, and then you search for the availability. And then you will get the rooms available depending on the travel dates. And then you'll see that you'll get an agency discount. So what is important is at the bottom, you see that there's the total rate that your guest is going to pay. And then this is your agency price. This is the real cost of the room. room. So when you rest the two amounts, this is your commission. So you pretty much, you always need to just look at that, because there's unfortunately a glitch in the system. Some people get in and it says 10% commission. Some people get in and it says 15%. We don't know why. We've been trying to fix it. But for now, it still happens. So you always need to look at this, what I'm telling you right now, when you want to calculate. Usually it's supposed to be 10%. Sometimes there's going to be different promotion. So always figure it out with the agency price and the total price. So you have now two kinds of rates. You will have the flexible rate. I'm just going to go back. Flexible rate. I don't have it on my slide. Flexible rate or non-refundable. If you click on non-refundable, then the credit card that you're going to enter in the system is going to be charged automatically. And if you click on the flexible rate, then it's a booking that can be canceled with no cost until up to 48 hours prior to the arrival. And then 48 hours prior to the arrival, the card will be charged. So that's important to mention as well. If you want to, we cannot change the credit card number once it's been entered. So that's very important. You can contact our reservation department if you need to make changes to the so they're aware that the card is not working anymore, and then they're going to send you the options. But I get asked a lot also when you book on the website, how do you access Valentin Privé? Because it's not included except for the Imperial suite. So what happens is that when you do select your room, you will go through the process, you will select your room, you will add, and you will start the booking process. And when you have selected your room and you started the booking process, if Valentin Privé is not sold out during those travel dates, you will get a pop-up that says, okay, do you want to add Valentin Privé? Yes, fine. And then it's going to give you the option to add it for the whole duration of the stay. One question that we also do get a lot is, I'm so sorry. Oops, there you go. Okay. So is that if they can buy the Valentin Privé partially. Now, if they want to buy the Privé partially, which means that it would be for another amount of nights than their stay, let's say they're there for 7 nights, they only want it for 3 nights, then it can only be done at the resort. We cannot do that in advance. If you want to book Valentin Privé in advance, you need to book it for the entire duration of the stay. If they want to wait to see if there's still room when they get at the resort to get there only 3 nights or 3 days of the package, then it's like I said, on property only, not guaranteed. It's only if there's going to be availability, and it has to be 3 consecutive nights. So that was a parenthesis. So then you go back, you're ready to book, you've selected Valentin Privé, you've selected your deluxe junior suite, and then you will fill the fields that appear here. Now, very important also, depending on the agent, remember that you guys, you want to show your value. It's getting more and more difficult. So you can be in charge of everything. You can be in charge of the booking, the whole thing. So if you want to be in charge of everything, getting the client's copy and your agency's copy, you will enter your emails in the fields. And the rest would be the clients. But you would enter your email, then you will get the copies of everything. If you want the copies to be sent directly, if you told your client, okay, you're going to get, I'm finishing your bookings, you're going to receive in your email the reservation, then it's going to be sent directly to them. And then you put their email on there, and you guys, you will get your own copy with your commission that is showing because you're booking through the portal. So that's pretty much how it's working. And it's going to be the same thing for the transfer that they have included. You remember I showed you, and I'm going to show it to you again on the first page. You see here, when you click, there's also information about the transportation just by the side of the travel agency. So if you put their email address on the field, they will be contacted to set up their own transfer. With their flight information. So again, if you want to be in charge of it, you put your own email, and then you're going to be able to contact the transfer department to give your clients information, flight information, and be in control of everything. So there you go. You confirm your booking. You're going to get your confirmation. You're going to get a detailed a screen of everything that you did, the price that you paid per day, the taxes and everything included. And again, your commission usually is 10%. You can corroborate it by calculating the agency, the total price with the agency price. Now, after that, you submit your invoice. We already made a template for you that you just need to fill if you want to use it. Otherwise, we make available all the information that you would need to put on your own invoice to make sure that everything is in order. So I put it on the PDF file that we made especially for you guys. So that's pretty much it. Susan, thank you so much for being here today. Again, I want to give you our contact information, which you probably, Carla put it already in the chat. So I'm Evelyn Lebrun. It's Evelyn with an E because it's French. So we put E's at the end of every word. So Evelyn with an E .Lebron at valentinmaya.com. This one doesn't take an E because it's the name of a guy, Valentin. And then you have Carla, it's Carla.Lorenzana at valentinmaya.com. Back to you, Susan.
Well, and we also had our friend Marie join us as well, who helped us out with the Q&A behind the scenes too. And Marie is the director of sales and
For
marketing
Canada.
for Canada. But still, welcome,
That's
Marie.
why she's in the back and she's not.
We appreciate your help, Marie, for sure. I have a comment I want to read here, if that's okay. Lisa
I don't
says,
know. Is it a good comment?
oh, for sure. Lisa says in the chat, this resort is the best. Top-notch customer service and a beautiful property.
It is so beautiful. I mean, I've worked in over 100 hotels in 6 different destinations because I was working for a tour operator. That's the one that stole me. No other. And I can't even think about another. But when back then it was like, no, they got me. Marie, who's here, used to be my boss. She entered me to the resort.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, for sure.
Now
John says
she's
he's been there and it's paradise.
it is. It's the vibe. It's hard to describe. It's just magical. There's something there that doesn't exist anywhere else. It's hard to describe.
For sure.
Those who are able to do it, really like giving it justice, like really, really, now please help me.
There's just a couple of questions, if that's okay, Miss Evelyn, that everyone says it keeps you coming back, this resort.
Yes, that's it. I don't think there's a resort in Mexico that has that much repeat business.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Amazing. I'm not surprised. And
I hear that from agencies that's where they have the most repeat guests for their agency. This is where they send the most repeat customers.
Amazing. Natalie's asking, is 18 the adult drinking age as well?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I saw someone write in the comments, do you mind just explaining what the Privé is, like the inclusions of it and how it works again?
Yes. Okay. So Valentin Privé is a package that you can purchase with any kind of junior suite or any suite as an add-on, except that is already included for the Imperial. So pretty much it's some people ask club level. It's not a club level. You don't have a different room if you pick Privé. It's all perks and things that are added. We do have the description for that in our documentation. But the thing that you need to remember, the most sought after features of this package is that it's first of all, you will be able to make restaurant reservations, which is not something that you get with the other rooms. You will have lobster included in all the a la carte restaurants for dinner. So that's 1 lobster per person per day. If you like lobster, I do have an agent that does that sheets lobster every night.
Oh, wow.
There are so many other things on the menus, but there you go. So that, and you love lobster, right? So there you go. And then the belly bed under their name, either at the pool or at the beach. So they have their own reserved space, belly bed at the pool or at the beach. They also have a bar that will be set up in their room with 4 bottles of liquor. So you all have private pre-arrival services through the Privé concierge, where you can all set these things up. The belly bed either at the pool or at the beach, you give your preference. Your restaurant reservation, you can wait wait until you get into the resort because you get your guaranteed space anyway. So we always get the restaurant schedule every Saturday for the next week, from the Monday to the Sunday. So normally they can wait until they're at the resort to see what the options are. It's easier. And then to set the bottle, that they do have a menu. If you want everything to be set up before they arrive, and when they walk in, everything is there, then you of course need to give them the options before they arrive, at least 48 hours before they arrive. And then you get those 4 bottles of liquors. If you don't like hard liquor, you can swap it for more sparkling wine, more red, more white. I actually have a winner. We just were at the Travel Agent Forum in Las Vegas with Sabrina and
Kelly.
with Kelly, and our winner actually won, and he purchased the privé package on the side. So he decided to add it. He was supposed to come today. His flight was canceled, so he's coming tomorrow. But they didn't want to do hard liquor. They wanted to do wine. So it's all been swapped for more sparkling wine and red and white. So this is something that you can also do. But remember that those bottles that you have in your room, you don't need to drink them. If you want to use that, instead of going to the duty free and spend money on your liquor, then you take the bottles, put them in your suitcase and bring them back home, and that's it.
Wow.
And then there are other like perks like the beach bags and the flowers and the petit fours and stuff. And you have the access to the privilege pack lounge if you want to check in, check out before you arrive. You check in over there, you check out over there. So that's a private space. You have the private lounge with all kinds of liquors that you can make your own coffee too. You have snacks there. And if it's available, you'll also get early check-in and late checkout. That depends on availability though, but this is also
Yeah.
a perk.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you got me at belly beds
Oh,
and you got me at the check-in because I think it's
yes,
right
and I
there with
forgot
it.
the public rate is 77 US dollars per person per day.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, that's just think about. I think it covers the cost of the lobster pretty much, and the
Yeah,
rest
for
is like woo-hoo.
sure.
So yeah, no, that's a really good price. And or the belly bed sometimes, and some places they rent it like more than you guys pay for the full package. But it's more and more popular, and it's getting more and more sold out. So try to book it in advance as much as you can.
That's
And
great.
if you book it directly with the resort or with the tour operator, they already, since they sell packages, they already package with privé. So for example, you're gonna get with any tour operator, you're gonna get a deluxe junior suite and the deluxe privé junior suite. So this is a way to make the package commissionable for you. If you also book it directly to the resort, it is commissionable. But if you add it to an existing booking that is not ours, a tour operator, after they book, then it's not commissionable. But
Wow.
this is also something that you can do.
That's amazing. What a great sales tool. That is amazing. And I want to say, Anna's saying this is so worth it. I'm sold. I'm going to offer to all of my clients.
Yep, it is worth
I'm
it.
glad we
But
explained that more for sure.
yep,
Wow. Goodness, I feel like we all need to go, everyone.
everybody, that's for sure. It's gonna change your life forever. I'm telling you, because you cannot not go back. So that's it. It's the start of something. Yep.
Someone's asking, can a travel agent purchase the preview for themselves, I guess?
Yes, and we do
Ooh.
sometimes if there's enough availability. If it's your first time doing the privé package, it's possible that we're able to give you a better rate for your own stay for the first time that you try it, so you can sell it better. It always gonna depend on the dates and how many we have left, and if you're coming like in the peak and it's it's getting sold out and everything, maybe we won't be able to do it, but we're always gonna try. So.
Wow, that's great. Judy's got repeat clients going April 30 for 7 nights. She can't wait.
I'm sure. But you guys, just so you know, we've been open to 17 years. So try to calculate those clients, how many times those clients that we have since the beginning that have been coming twice a year. I
Wow.
have agents that have been there more than 30 times, been staying there because
Wow.
they sell it so much, and it's true. They sell it so much that they have their rewards so
Yeah.
much, a lot of rewards, and they just keep on coming because it's hard to stay away.
Well, so you guys heard it, right? Sell it, you get the rewards, and you can go visit this
Yeah,
yourself and let me know how it is because I'm sure it's awesome.
it is awesome.
And you know what I'm thinking? I was there, I think, like in the beginning days. Now
Uh,
and
I
these
was there
beautiful
too.
images, there's such a change. Like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, it's
so
just
pretty.
Gorgeous, gorgeous,
Mhm.
gorgeous. Okay, someone's been there 3 times already. Lisa has.
That's really important to mention when you make your bookings, if you have repeat clients, if you book through a tour operator or everything, tell the number of visits because the amenities that they get, it's different. You have 3 brackets. You have repeat 2, 3, 4 times. Then you have repeat 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then
Oh,
you have 9 and over. So it's important for and I'm not listing the amenities for repeat guests because they're mostly courtesies from the resort. Sometimes they can do stuff, sometimes they can't. They will do whatever they can, but it's important to know how many times they've been there.
okay,
Always.
great. I just see someone, Andrew's asking about the entertainment in the evenings.
What's the question?
Well, she didn't hear anything about it, so she may have missed it. So, just what goes on in the evenings, maybe for entertainment.
We have several shows at our theater. We have the fire show at the fountains. We have some musical guests at the beginning of the evening. Then you have the Imperial band, which is our live music band, and then you have a DJ after that until 1 a.m. So that's every
Woo!
day our outdoor our at our Plaza España.
Amazing. You guys have it covered. I think top to bottom on rewards level, on service, on
I
food
hope
and
so.
beverage, on, upgrades, whatever. Like for something small, you get so much. Like,
Just by the way, I'm not done updating your travel agent documentation. So you know that we manage a travel agent kit that is accessible to you guys, that is in our automated response and everything. So let's say probably at the end of the week, I will have everything updated. So for now, all the changes that I talked about in this presentation, they might not all be there. So if you want to make sure before the end of the week that you have like the information about the suites that are correct, the rest is fine. But then I'm going to be updating that this week.
wow. And I think we have one more question here. In the chat, I see it. Andrew's asking a question about the Bali beds, because wow, who doesn't love a good
Mm.
Bali bed? For repeat guests, how many trips do you have to do to be able to put your name on the daily list for a free Bali bed? She thought it was 7, but can you clarify?
I can absolutely. So unless it changes, like I said, because it's a courtesy that they do. Um, Belly beds, therefore Valentin Privé. I want to establish that very, very clearly from now. Belly beds are a perk of Valentin Privé. So this is always going to be the priority. People purchase the package, they get the beds. And if it's sold out, there's no beds that are available. This is the way that it works. Whenever they reach the amount of bed, everything is taken, they close sales. So if you want to have a belly bed included during your stay, so that would be the way to do it. Now, if you have repeat guests that are coming, if there's our availability, if you want to be on that list that you're talking about, repeat guest 5, 6, 7, and 8, so that bracket, they will be able, if there's any available, to get a belly bed at the pool. So that's pool only for 5, 6, 7, and 8. If
Wow.
you have 9 and over, then it would be pool or beach. But
Wow.
again, I cannot stretch this enough. This is a courtesy. It's the same thing. If we have belly bed available and nobody to put on there, and there are some guests that want to purchase it for the day, they're not going to say no and leave the bed empty. It's going to be a courtesy that they extend and let you purchase a belly bed for the day, $42 for the belly bed for the day.
Wow.
But again, it's a courtesy. It's not a given. It's
Yeah.
something, oh, well, you know what, we can do that. Let's do it. But it's not something that you can say, no, I've been there 6 times. I want my belly bed at the pool. No, 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 no. If you want your belly bed at the pool, then you need to purchase Valentin Privé.
Privé.
The rest is a courtesy.
That's great. You know what? Courtesy, guys. You got double chances here. If you book the privés for sure, and then maybe if it happens and they're like repeat. So that's great.
Mm,
Good job. And these belly beds, everyone loves them.
yeah.
Like who doesn't love to go hang on a belly bed
No.
all day?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I see here the girl. Oh, can you put up the QR code again? Do you
Which
mind?
one?
What I didn't mention which was the most recent one?
The web app.
The web app. Yeah.
Perfect. And I saw the pickleball rackets. I just want to say it's a craze.
I
Everyone
know.
loves it. We play it.
It was requested for such a long time, and we kept pushing. You don't see Carla and I in the back when we want something because we're a family-owned business and we're close to everybody. So it's like you don't see us pushing in the back, but we're there. So oh my God, pickleball, Marie, pickleball. It's been years. We had been like, we need pickleball. We want pickleball. People want pickleball, and it's like, it was just not getting off. And then when they poof, okay, pickleball, and there it is.
Well, it's and actually that's a great niche market too for groups and things like that because
Yes.
you get a few couples going, you already have a group, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's a really great idea. Well, I believe that is it. Ladies, amazing. Carla did a great job behind the scenes
Of
as well.
course, I'm not surprised.
Well, there's a lot of questions and the
I
ladies
can't
really
live
handled
without
it.
her, by the way. She's my other half. I mean, if I'm not, yeah, I can't.
Oh,
Thank
so
you,
nice.
everyone, for your questions. A lot of interest in weddings and groups and the privé. Well, in general, thank you very much.
Amazing. And all three of you ladies are great ambassadors for your brand. And I can tell you here at Spoiled Agent, we love you guys and we love working with you guys.
Thank you.
And we love that there were so many Spoiled Agents that took their lunch, that joined us on Zoom and joined us on Facebook. And you guys, they wanted to hear what you have to say. And it's been nothing but amazing. Great comments, like absolutely. And you ladies really did a great job, showcasing everything for us today. So thank you, thank you. And if you get an email from Evelyn that you are the winner in the next couple of days,
Yep.
exciting times,
We're gonna
right?
try to do that before the end of the week. Otherwise, it's gonna be at the beginning of next week. That's
Sure.
it.
No problem. Well, thank you all. We really appreciate your time, everybody, all of you,
Yes.
partnerships, agents. We love you guys. So thank you all from all of us. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, ladies.